Yes, guys, welcome back to another stream, and it is a phone-in show. Lots to discuss today. We can discuss, obviously, yesterday's game, the fact that Bernardo Silva is now also injured. Doku and Foden are seriously needed now and pretty much need to perform every single game, which at the moment they are doing, although some people might disagree with that. And Jack Grealish has returned to training as well. So loads and loads of stuff to talk about. Make sure you have dropped a like on the stream, guys, if you've not done so already. Let's get those likes past 50. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. And again, if you're watching this on replay later on, make sure you do give us your thoughts and comments down below. If you want to get involved in tonight's phone-in show, then all you have to do is become a YouTube channel member. The link is in the description. And then go to the community tab and you can get yourself on. If you want to come on the show, you have to be over 18 and make sure you have a stable connection. We've got Abdallah in the background. I'm going to bring him in as well. We've also got Ali. But Ali, your camera's not on, bro, so I can't bring you on unless your camera's on. So get your camera on, and then we'll bring you on. But listen, let's get Abdallah on. He has been on the show before, so he knows what it's all about. Big up, man! Thanks for coming on again. How you doing, bro?
No worries. My bad for missing it last time.
It's all cool.
You kind of caught me off guard because I think I was out probably. But yeah, I would have come on. But yeah, hope you all will be.
Yeah, man, I'm all good. Obviously, good win last night. I mean, I think the expected goals was like 4 to like 0.4, so it was a decent win. Where do you want to start? Obviously, it's a phone show. You guys can speak about what you want. Where do you want to start?
I was worried. I was worried. It's just the Cityitis in me. So yeah, it's just worrying. Low block, but I knew we would come out in the second half and push on. I think Pep gave them a good telling off in the halftime talk, in my opinion.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon. Because no way.
You don't think he just said carry on doing what you're doing and eventually you'll score? Because we were creating chances.
No, Pep has higher standards. Pep has higher standards, in my opinion. I knew one thing that would backfire was having a small squad. That's one big thing with Pep that kind of irritates me.
Yeah.
If Pep, I'm not saying he's not a great manager. For him to be the best, he should be able to manage a big squad, in my opinion. He is top 3 of all time. But for me to solidify himself as number 1, he should be able to manage a big squad.
Because but why does he have to do that though in order to be the number 1? Like if he's
for me, because if you can manage a small squad, fair enough. But if you want to be a great manager, you should be able to manage a good squad. You have how many games in a season? 60 maximum. Next season's going to get bigger with what? How many group games? 8 to 10.
8, yeah. I think.
So I think Pep will have no choice but to increase the size of the squad next summer. He has no choice. Yeah. If we want to be competing on all fronts, because you can see we are dropping off like flies. It's having Pep's best ability with having a small squad is also his weakness. And I know people don't like to criticize Pep. I'm not saying I want him out, but it feels like we can't critique him ever again, like ever.
Yeah, I mean,
he's doing well, but
I feel like you can. But like at the end of the day, he had a small squad last year, and he won the treble, innit? So I don't know. I think you're right. I think he probably will increase the size of his squad slightly next year. Maybe add 1 or 2 extra players, not to nominate. But I see it the other way, bro. I see it as like if you're managing to win a treble with a small squad, I actually think I look at it the opposite way.
No, that's an exception. I think it's exceptional. What's his name? Sir Alex had a massive. I think he had a big squad in 1999. So maybe that's what Pep has over him as an achievement, in my opinion. But yeah, it just slightly worries me if we're dropping off like flies and fans want us to retain the Champions League and stuff like that. If we have high aspirations, we should have high. I'm not digging out Pep. It's just like feels like no one can criticize him. That's the thing. I'm just
No, I know what you're saying.
Constructive criticism. It's not. It doesn't mean I want him out. It's just a critique.
Yeah. No. I hear what you're saying. Like I say, for me, I think obviously the guy clearly likes working with small squads. I think that we probably did leave it 1 short. I said at the end of the transfer window, I would have preferred to have an extra player, someone who maybe can play in the attacking midfield role and maybe on the wing. And I did feel that we was was like there. I felt last year we was like on the wings. But you know, I guess last year we didn't have as many injuries as this. Like that, we are struggling at the moment with it.
Maybe it's just burnout. Maybe it's just burnout, and then we've just run players into the ground.
I guess one other thing as well, you got Phillips there who isn't going to play for us, so he's like not really, unfortunately, just not.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't forgiven Phillips. I'm sorry. I haven't.
You think there's any way back for Phillips or not?
No chance. Pep is ruthless. I don't think he's given him his chance, and he's failed. He's done. I'm sorry, he's done. Like, I generally don't understand why people simp over him, especially. I understand Gomez. He gives an attacking threat. I'll give him a chance, but I'm done. I'm generally done with Calvin Phillips.
Yeah,
for me, if we have him on the pitch, we're playing with 10 men down. He loses the ball. We instantly concede. He worries me. He worries me. Rodri's burnt out because of him. Rodri is burnt out because of him. I'm sorry. He should have never gone to the World Cup. I'll reiterate. He should have never gone to the World Cup because, no offense, England weren't going to do anything. He wasn't fit. Then he rushed himself to go to the World Cup, and he wasn't fit. Then he comes back overweight. Yeah.
I know. But
I'm sorry, it's unforgivable. It's unforgivable. It's like I don't have to back. I just don't back him. I don't back him. He's let Pep down. So why should I back him?
Well, let me ask you a question. So we don't back him, right? So you obviously you don't feel like he's gonna make it. Who is the backup then to Rodri? Is it Kovacic? Is it Nunes?
Mateus Nunes.
You think Nunes can play that right? I thought he played well last night.
Mateus Nunes. Yeah, no, he's good. I don't know why people don't like him. Don't like him, to be quite honest.
You know why it is? I'll tell you why it is, yeah. I think it's because we was going in for like Bellingham. We was going in for Rice, and then you end up with Nunes. I think people just kind of looked at it and gone, it's not as good as them. But I thought yesterday, it was excellent. I thought he got around the pitch really, really well. I think I said this yesterday in the watch along or the review stream, I can't remember now. But I think the reason why it's going to work for him and it won't work for Phillips is because he's fast. He can get around the pitch quickly, whereas Phillips can't. Phillips is slow.
Phillips, I don't know. He struggles to keep the ball. He seems to struggle to keep the ball at times. So he just worries me.
You know what? As well, look at Nunes and I look at the price that we paid for him. Do you not think that looked quite cheap, bro?
That's a bargain. I don't know why people complain. Like, I'm sorry. People need to look at their bank accounts every time a transfer comes. It's not coming out of my bank account. It doesn't come out of my bank account. Nothing's gonna. I think fans seem to realize, and it's the same with those Salford, Trafford, Stretford United fans. You are customers. You say this is your club. We are customers. Football is a business.
Yeah.
The Glazers own their club. That's their property. Sheikh Mansour, this is his property. I'm sorry, we're customers. It's a piece of entertainment. People can have a go at me all they want, but we are customers at the end of the day. It's a business. The sooner people realize that, the better. So they get less emotionally attached, because people are just. I've seen United fans just they're on self-destruct.
Oh yeah, they're not in a good place, man.
Saeed needs to learn whenever we go down, not to just come and have a go at us.
No.
But for me, if someone just put Kibat's kid, shout out to him. He said he has a feeling that we might go in for Paqueta. If Newcastle, I saw like paper talk. If Newcastle are readying up a bid for 52 million for him in January, I don't know if it's true or not. I think it was the Daily Mail, but we should be all over that deal.
I agree, but that just seems to me unrealistic. Why was Manchester City and West Ham agree a fee for 85 million, and then 4 months later it's suddenly 55? Like, how does that work? How's it just dropped by like 30 million quid in the space of 4 months?
I don't know. Probably
that makes no sense. If the gambling thing goes away, then I'm all over it again. I think it'd be a great signing for us, and I think we need him, because
you can tell from that West Ham game. There's something going on. There's something going on between him and Pep.
Yeah,
Pep really likes him. So I think I think he's probably just wait. He's like, just wait, just be patient, and we'll come in for you once this investigation is done.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Nah, facts. Let me just get this super chat. Ruston, big up Ruston, with a $2 super chat says, I think we forgot that Foden isn't a natural winger. Let's speak about Foden then, Abdallah, because for me, yeah, with all these injuries, I think he needs to step up. I think he's been playing all right recently, but I think he needs to step up and really sort of
Yeah,
lead
he
the
does. He
team.
does.
I
He
think
does.
the same with Jeremy Doku. I mean, talk to you about Foden. What did you think? I thought he played all right last night, but then
I think he
people were
plays.
saying,
I don't know
saying
why
different.
people are having to go at him, especially
I
the
don't know.
rivals. I don't understand it. Like
Weird.
when he has a great performance, we're all over him. Like if he has an underwhelming performance, we're at his neck. I don't understand it. He's meant to be an academy boy. What in one context we say we need to back Calvin Phillips, but then we have a go at Foden whenever he has like a bad performance in once in a blue moon or something like that. In
Yeah.
my opinion.
No, it's
So
weird,
I
man.
think we need to keep the same
I just
standards
think
when it comes to we need to be consistent. We
I
can't just have a go.
thought people was watching a different game to me, to be honest, because I thought I thought he played well yesterday.
I think it's just probably just I just don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just people are just deflect. Something's going on in their own lives and they just want to deflect. I just don't understand.
I mean, people talking about his passes, yeah, but he misplaced 3 passes in the whole game. Out of 61 passes,
That's
he
nothing. That's
completed
nothing.
58. He had a 95% passing accuracy.
You've got the donkey from Shrek down in the swamp, misplacing passes every single 10 passes plus. No one has a go at him, but they say that he's better than KDB. And you know who I'm talking about, Bruno Fernandes. Looks like from Donkey from Shrek.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, no, I agree. I thought he played well last night. I think he's under the limelight as well. He's under the spotlight, which I don't think is particularly good for him because everyone's watching him now. And obviously, Kevin De Bruyne's out, so he's sort of the guy leading us. But I think he's doing an okay job at the moment. Thought he played well yesterday. I thought someone that we definitely need to speak about only played 45 minutes, but was absolutely, in my opinion, exceptional again. Even he was, for me, man of the match at the weekend, and yesterday he was very, very good. Jeremy Doku, bro, brand new signing. Get him in for like what, 45 million quid?
I'm so happy with him.
I mean, he's looking exceptional, isn't he?
I am so glad he didn't go to West London Tory Blue Cowboys. I am so happy because honestly, he would have flopped at those Cowboys down in London. He would have flopped. He is. That's our wing set for our right wing, left wing set for 10 years. He will stay here for the foreseeable. For me, I don't see any like we're the best team in Europe, best team in the world currently. So
yeah,
I think he has the ceiling to be better than Raheem as well. He has the ceiling. I'm not saying he's better than Raheem right now, but he has the ceiling to be better, like long term, in my opinion. Like he can play left as well. So that's what Raheem used to play left as well. So I think it was a bargain as well. Wasn't it less than £55 million? How much was it?
Yeah. I think it was like, was it not like 45, 48 million quid? I think it was.
That's a bargain. That's practically the same price as we bought Raheem, if not less. So
it was in euros, 60 million euros. So whatever that is in pounds, I don't know. 51 million quid, 51 million pound.
If we had that for the left, I'll be perfect. We had that for the left as well because in terms of depth for the wings, because you don't know if Foden's going to play on the wings, play on the midfield. 1 week it's on the wings, 1 week it's in the midfield. It's just, it doesn't make sense. He still plays good in whatever position he plays. But I want a solidified position for him.
You know what I like about him as well, bro, is I agree. First of all, the fact that he can play left and right is a real asset because we don't really have anyone like that. Foden can kind of do it, but I don't really like him on the left. It's the fact that he's so confident already. Do you know what I mean? Like, I find it quite funny, right? I don't know if you watched the Fulham game, but after the Fulham game, like the the people who interview him after the game, they said, "Oh, you was a bit shy today, weren't you?" I must have been watching a different game.
He was calm and composed.
Exactly. I didn't think he was shy at all against Fulham. Within the first minute, he was taking a player on. He was creating chances. And yesterday, I thought he'd come off. I thought he was unlucky not to start. By the way, yesterday, based on his performance at the weekend. But again, yesterday he was fantastic. He just looked super confident.
He's hardly had any game time, so I don't know what the issue was for him not to start. Like I really, really like him, and we should make sure that he goes nowhere.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
I'm assuming he's on like less than 100k or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think he's. Yeah, he'll probably get a contract extension by the end of the year. You watch, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Just a quick one, Ali, bro. If you can try and find some light, then we'll bring you on in it. But I can't see you because it's proper dark. He's in the background there. Big up to Ben 10 with the super chat says, "Our £800,000 a week striker misses sitters after sitters. Real Madrid game, Arsenal game, etc. But sure, it's Foden. That's the problem."
Can I just say on this? I'll
Yeah.
say this. I've said this in your chat before. I would rather lose Haaland in the short term than I rather lose Alvarez. I don't know what, like he can play cam. People have said in the past few weeks, I've seen it on multiple other fellow City fan channels, they don't like him playing that cam. Clearly Pep likes him playing that cam.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what we think. And for me, he's integral. He can play left, right, striker, cam, centre, false nine. He is very important. And plus, on top of that, he's a World Cup winner. He's won practically everything in football. Just the Club World Cup, and he's finished football. I want to keep him for 10 years. He cannot go anywhere. I think it's criminal. For the price that we've got him, if we are ever to sell him, and I don't think we should ever, he should go at least for 150 million.
Yeah, I mean, we had a conversation. I don't know if he was in the stream. I asked this question a couple of days ago about if you was to sell Julian Alvarez, how much would you say? And I think I said minimum for me to answer the phone 120. I'm not selling it for anything less than that. But probably, yeah, you're probably right. I probably are. Especially like over the last couple of the last week, it probably has gone up towards that amount. Let me bring his stats on the screen, bro, because this is absolutely insane when you look at his numbers so far. 8 games this season, 4 goals, 4 assists. I mean, I mean, Pep said he's almost undroppable. Let's be honest, he is undroppable right now. He is undroppable. No one can do what he can do.
And he's happy. That free kick, I can't believe that went in. I can't believe. I don't care if it's just it's only Red Star Belgrade, but Karl, I've never seen a free kick like that. At that angle, that is so difficult. That is so difficult. I don't know how he done that. We need to tie him down. And if we're ever to entertain the conversation, 150 million is where we start the conversation.
Yeah, but I agree. I kind of don't want to sell him at the same time. Big up Ali, man. It's dark where he is in it, so you guys might not see him properly. But Ali, talk to me, man. What are you saying, bro?
I'm sorry, I wasn't really focusing because I was trying to find some place where there was a bit of light. What was the topic? Sorry.
Talk about anything really. I was just speaking about Alvarez and how important he is to the team, and whether or not you can drop him at the moment. And we're saying you can't drop him.
No, at the moment, I don't think that Alvarez is droppable since we've got many injuries like Bernardo and Kevin De Bruyne. I don't think Julian Alvarez is someone that we should drop right now.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think he's so good. And the fact is, Abdallah mentioned it a minute ago about the fee. We got this guy on the cheap.
40 million.
Bro, was it a release clause? Was it a release clause, Abdallah? Or was it surely it must have been a release clause. They ain't selling him for what, 14 million pounds. Surely that must have been a release clause.
No. I think it even would be criminal to sell him at 80/100 million. I think we can get more if we are to ever have.
Yeah, do they have a sell on clause?
Logic of selling him.
Is there a sell on? Do we know if there's a sell on? Like, if we ever sell him, do River Plate get any of that cash or not?
I'm not really sure.
I don't know either. I'm not sure. It's an interesting one, though. Ali, what are you making of Doku? We spoke about Doku earlier on. I mean, I think he's looking sick, bro. But what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah. Doku is a bit different. I mean, compared to our other wingers like Jack Grealish and Bernardo and Phil Foden, he's a bit different. He's more direct. Even if you put him on the left, he's more direct, and he's got that acceleration that I think we've missed since Leroy Sané, to be honest. Because if you look at our history of wingers, we've got Mahrez. I mean, in the past 3 years, Mahrez, Bernardo, Foden, these type of wingers aren't the fastest wingers, but it's nice seeing something different. Jeremy Doku, I think if he improves his final product and improves a bit of his touch, then I think we've got a very good player in our hands.
Yeah. No, I agree. And you might have remembered, not this summer just gone, the summer before, I was saying I really wanted a fast-paced winger because I could see that we didn't have any options on the wing. We had Grealish, who's slow, Bernardo, who's slow, Mahrez, who's slow. Like, they're all good players, of course, but like we didn't have that. Because we lost Sterling, we lost Jesus, we lost that pace. And I thought we should have got one last summer, but we didn't. Got this guy this summer, and you know one thing that he's doing, which people said he wouldn't do. Right? People who said this probably haven't ever watched it. They probably just said it because they thought this would be the case. But he actually holds on to the ball really well. Like I think people just assume that he just lose the ball all the time because he's like a fast-paced winger, but he doesn't. He doesn't always take his player on. He does sometimes just retain the possession. So listen, I think it's a cracking signing, and I think it's going to be super exciting to see what he's going to be doing. Ali, you want to say anything else on yesterday or anything, bro?
I mean, all the lights is on Doku right now, but what about Nunes? What do you guys think about Nunes?
Well, we spoke about him a little bit, but we think he's class, bro. What are you saying?
I think Nunes is a very special player, to be honest. I've seen, because I went to the Manchester United versus Wolves game because my brothers are Manchester United fans. I don't know why. I went to the Manchester United and Wolves game with my brothers, and I saw Nunes what he could do with the ball, and he's a very special player. And I think with Pep he can be better.
You know what, as well? I said this before. Cheap again. A lot of these players that we're mentioning here, boys, are cheap. Like it's not like we're going out and spend £100 million on some of these players. Alvarez, 14 million. Foden, 3. Doku, 52 million quid. Nunes, 50 million. Like these are really sort of good purchases, man. So credit to the scouts. Kanji slammed it at 15 million. So credit to the scouts for getting these players in, man. Smashed it out. One sec, we've got a super chat here, boys. Big up to Rustin again with a super chat. Says, I want to ask you guys about this actually. He says Gomez balled out. He should be backup winger on the left. There are at least 3 crosses we should have finished on, and that assist in the West Ham game. Well, first of all, Rustin, big up for the super chat. I thought Gomez balled out yesterday. I thought he played well, and then I did the player ratings after the game, and people was telling me, nah, he was crap. I don't know, man.
Because he was playing left back. We positioned him at left back. That's what I don't like. I don't mind him playing if he's just playing left mid or left wing, but I don't just get him away from that left back position.
But yesterday, he wasn't. He looked at his heat map. His heat map
was covering that. Who was covering the left back area?
He was, yeah, but he was mainly just an attacking player yesterday. He was mainly just a winger, and like some of his crossing, I thought was excellent. There was a couple of times where I felt he made the wrong decision. Like we had like 3 players in the box.
You get that with every player. You get that with every player.
Correct. You do.
Yeah.
But on the whole, I thought some of his crossing in the box was great. And his delivery, I thought it was good yesterday. But
I think he'll be a good. I reckon he'll be a good backup. For that left.
I agree.
For that left wing position, because let's be honest, he doesn't want to leave, and I don't think he would mind playing as a backup left winger. I don't think he would mind. So that's a decent left winger. That's the left wing covered with you. You've got Doku, Jack Grealish, and you've got Gomez. But yeah, do you know when Jack Grealish comes back?
Yeah.
Do you think we'll play him in the KDB role or not?
Nah, no way. Bro, this is his 3rd year.
I'm not saying I want him, but do you think Pep will try him too?
No.
Because with the
bro, he would have tried him there already, innit? It's been 2 years, man.
Fair enough.
I just don't see it. Like I think if Pep wanted to give him a go there, he would have done it by now. I'm not ruling it out. You can never say never, right? But the guy's been. This is his 3rd season, and I just feel that if Pep saw anything in him to be able to play in the middle, I think he would have done it by now. I think he likes Grealish playing on that left side, holding the ball, bringing other players into the game. I think he likes what he does.
I think he needs to I like how he plays, but I think he just needs to contribute more in terms of output, in my opinion.
I completely agree. I completely agree with that one. I think it's not acceptable not getting 10 goals, 10 assists for the amount of minutes he plays, and that is low. I always compared it to Mahrez and said with Mahrez, I was setting this guy 15-15, 20-20. goals and assists combined as a target because he's that good. With Grealish, I'm setting him 10-10. That's low, man. I'm not setting him like unrealistic targets.
Not in all comps. I want him to get 10 goals, 10 assists this season in the Prem.
No, I just say I start small, me, bro. But yeah, I mean, it's not difficult. Ali,
for the fee that we get, for the fee that we paid, and it's not his fault. I'm expecting 10 goals and 10 assists at the bare minimum.
Yeah, no, I think it's fair.
It's a necessity when it comes to all competitions.
I think that's fair. Ali, what you saying, Grealish?
As long as Pep wants him in the starting 11, I don't think anyone should question Pep's decision, since Pep knows more than any of us. I think he's the best manager ever. He wants Jack Grealish in the starting 11, then Jack Grealish is going to start ahead of any player, any Doku, Sergio Gomez and these players. So if Pep wants him, then I want him. Simple as that.
Was he injured or banished from the squad for going to a festival?
So I don't know. The official line is that he had a thigh injury, and I assume he probably did have a thigh injury because he didn't play for England either. But there are a few rumours going out there, aren't there, surrounding that maybe he got smashed one day and Pep's went annoyed. Like, I don't know, but I guess at the moment the official line is he was injured. I go with the official line as well, bro, because he didn't play for England, and I just feel like it's not Southgate's problem. You know what I mean? Is Southgate going to be like, oh, you misbehaved with your club, so I'm going to not now pick you?
I don't think Southgate has any right to speak right now.
Nah, well, that's a separate matter, but I completely agree.
He's not going to do anything for England. Like, I don't know why the FA are wasting their time. I'm not particularly English. I don't really support England, but I care about the Man City players. That's why, for me, like, I don't know why Walker hasn't retired from international, because I want him to put City first, because he's 33 and he's aging like fine wine, but I don't know.
Yeah, same with De Bruyne. I remember when De Bruyne came out. I mean, I think it was at the end of the World Cup, saying that these Belgian players aren't the best players, and he I mean, something along the lines of that. But I mean, if he's saying that, then why not retire from the Belgian national team? I mean, it's easier.
I agree, Alec. I also thought that was actually pretty disrespectful, to be honest. I tell you as it is, man. Even though I think he's our best ever player, I don't think you should come out and say stuff like that, man. I don't think that's right. I think you're right. I think if he doesn't feel that the team's good enough, or he's snagging the team off or whatever, don't retire.
Then just retire. Simple.
City, but it is what it is. Listen, we're gonna have to wrap it up, boys, because we've got a watch along to do. Big up to Ali for coming on. Ali, get on again, man. But next time, get a bit of lighting. But where are you, bro? You on holiday or something?
Sure. I mean, I'm in Dubai, in my hometown.
Oh,
so
nice.
it's a bit dark here. It's like 10:30 p.m. right now, almost 11 p.m.
Nah, come on again, man. Come on again. It's good to have you on. Luke's come on a couple of times. Abdallah's come on a couple of times. Get yourself on, man. It's going to be good.
Yeah, next time.
Big up to Ali for coming on. Abdallah again coming on, man. Big
up. Thank you for having me on.
That Haaland one, I might do a video on that. That Haaland one. You know what you said before. You think Alvarez is more important to the team at the moment?
Because let's know, as much as I'm grateful we have Haaland, if he's not scoring goals or even assisting, I'm gonna say, I don't know if I should, because I'm gonna get shut down for being a fake fan.
You know what the game's useless. Like, man. You get shut down, innit?
He's useless if he's not scoring or assisting or making any space. Like, I understand he gets unlucky, but it's just that, like, I think people have a go at people for having just an opinion. You can't have an opinion anymore. But I don't know. That's what I try to stay away from social media, and I'm not so keen on coming on. Like, this is the only City fan channel that I like. The other ones I can't have an opinion. It's just toxic. It's all toxic positivity. I want to have a balance. I want to have like constructive criticism, not negativity. Constructive criticism. But yeah.
I
don't want to keep you, but yeah, thank you for having me on.
Nah, peace up, bro. Thank you for coming on, man. Big up to Abdallah there, guys, for coming on. And listen, everyone's entitled to an opinion, right? Don't go anywhere. Stream is about to begin. Manchester United are in Germany playing Bayern Munich. We're about to do a laugh along. Your stream will automatically redirect you. Game kicks off in 10 minutes. I'll be live in a minute. So yeah, see you in a second.